Hey guys, welcome to today's video. So by the time this video goes up, it's going to be July 4th. So happy 4th of July, everyone. For today's video, I thought it would be really fun to do a 4th of July inspired makeup look. So I'm gonna do kind of like a pin-up style 4th of July makeup look. So while my camera was charging, I thought I would go ahead and do my base makeup. So base makeup is pretty much the same thing that I do for my summer makeup look. That video will be linked down below, so you can go check out the base makeup part of that video in the description. Now we're going to go on to eyes. I'm actually going to zoom you guys in a little bit closer so you guys can see. Okay, so I'm gonna first start with the brows. I'm gonna take my favorite brow pencil. This is the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. So I'm going to first brush up the brow hairs. Oh, this is in the shade 2, by the way. And just fill in the brow. Then I'm gonna brush through the brows one more time, and we are ready to start on the eyes. But first, I already primed my eyes with concealer. So I'm actually gonna take what's left on my brush from the powder that I used on the face and just set the eyes. What I used is the Givenchy Prism Libre setting powder. This one is in the shade Satin Blanc. I'm just going to use the Nikki and BK Beauty, the N14 brush, and just set the eyes with this. Okay. For the eyeshadow palette that we're going to be using today, I thought this eyeshadow palette would be perfect for this look. So I'm going to use the Makeup by MARIOMaster Mattes, the Neutrals eyeshadow palette. We are first going to take the shade 1, that is like the perfect bone shade. So I'm going to pick it up on my Morphe and Ariel brush number A29. I'm just going to pack this right on the lid. I am not going to completely to the crease because we're going to place another shade in the crease. So I'm first going to go in with this shade here for my transition. For the transition shade, it is the 3rd shade in the palette. We are going to apply this to the crease. I don't want to kind of like elongate the eye. I kind of want to kind of more of a rounded shape. Now we're gonna take a deeper shade. So I'm gonna go in with the 5th shade in the palette, which is this one. And I'm gonna take the Nikki and BK Beauty brush, the N13 brush. I'm gonna pick this up, and we're going to place this in the outer third of the crease. I just want something that's a little bit darker for the outer part of the eye. We are going to move on to the eyeliner. So I did want to add a little bit of pop of color to the look since this is a 4th of July makeup look. So I'm going to start with a blue. This is the Naruto and ColourPop Cream Gel Liner in the shade, I think this was the shade Revenge. It rubbed off, so I don't really remember. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to line my upper lash line, and I'm just going to start about right here on the lash line and then work my way out. I'm not going to create a wing with this liner just yet. It's not really picking up the color that I'd like. I could go in with a deeper blue or more vibrant blue from the eyeshadow palette from the Naruto collection. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So the blue is on. I'm gonna go in with the palette. So I have the eyeshadow palette here. I just wanna add just a little bit more vibrancy to the eyeliner and to kind of set the eyeliner. But I'm not going to set the eyeliner just yet. I'm just gonna show what color I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use this color in the palette. This is the shade Sangon. So I'm now going to take my black eyeliner. This is the Jafra Power Liquid Eyeliner in Midnight Black. I'm just going to create a wing with this. So what I actually want to do is I'm going to overlap the blue and the black slightly. Now that that side is on, I'm going to do other. I've been really struggling with eyeliner for a long time, and I finally found a way to do it. Looking straight into a mirror when doing the eyeliner is the easiest thing ever. Now, another thing that I like to do when doing my eyeliner, I take a Q-tip and clean it up. Now we're first going to setting the black, so I'm going to go back into the Makeup by Mario palette. I'm going to take the Nikki Rose and BK Beauty, the N11 brush. I'm going to tap off the excess. I'm just going to set the eyeliner that we just placed. Then with a different brush, I'm going to use the Morphe and Ariel brush number A16, and we're going to go into the Naruto palette, the eyeshadow palette. We're going to use that shade, the Rasengan shade like I showed earlier, to set the blue eyeliner. I will kind of darken it up a little bit and make it super sparkly. Off camera really quick, I'm going to apply my lashes. I'm going to use the Eyelure, the Neutrals lashes in the number 14, and we'll be right back and we can continue with the eyes. I forgot how good these lashes look. I absolutely love them. So now we are going to start doing the under eye area. So normally I don't. Actually, let's do the under eye eyeshadow first. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to go into the Makeup by Mario palette, and then we're going to take the first shade that we used first, transition shade, is this one. It's the third shade in the palette. I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to apply this to the lash line, or the bottom lash line. Then I'm going to go into the second darkest shade that we used, which is this one. I'm only going to place this kind of like right on the outer third of the eye. I'm going to take a smaller brush now. I'm going to take my Sigma E65 brush. I'm going to take a little bit of a deeper brown, which is the shade below it. And I'm going to kind of create like a shadow, kind of like the lashes, kind of like casting a shadow onto the lower lash line area. With these lashes, you can kind of see a shadow, so I like to kind of like follow that and bring it out a little bit more. It actually kind of goes down here a little bit more. I think that's the angle. Never mind. That's kind of like that Marilyn Monroe trick, which I'm actually technically doing a Marilyn Monroe, not so much a pinup look. I mean, it's the same look, but more so focusing on the Marilyn Monroe look. Okay, next I'm gonna go in that same brush that we're using for the other shades. This is the Nikki Rose and BK Beauty, the N12 brush. We're gonna go into the Naruto eyeshadow palette. Use the same blue shade. I'm gonna place this shade in the center of the eye, kind of like right in there. Okay, well now we're gonna go to lower lash mascara. So I'm gonna use the same mascara that I used on the top lashes. This is the Maybelline Sensational Sky High Mascara. Now let's move on to the lip. I'm going to take off my lip balm, or the excess from the lip balm, move into the color. So I'm going to take the Revlon Color Stay Matte Lip Crayon. I don't remember the shade name, but it's red. So I'm going to do more of a rounded lip. So I'm just going to follow my natural lip line. Normally I would overline and round out my Cupid's bow. For this look, I'm not. Okay, especially with this certain lip product, I like to take kind of like this brush. This is the Sephora smudge brush. I just kind of like to clean up the edges a little bit, because this one can kind of get a little messy. Next, I'm going to apply my brow gel. This is the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. I'm just going to keep it like this. I'm not going to kind of do that lamination effect. I'm just going to run this through the brows. Oh my, that was a lot. Then I'm going to spray my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Setting Spray. I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and don't forget to hit the like button and hit the notification bell and hit the subscribe button, because this year I am trying to, or my goal is to try to hit 1,000 subscribers. So I would greatly appreciate it if you do all the things, especially subscribe to my YouTube channel. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video, and see you guys in the next one. Bye!